Libras, how you doing? It's Dharma here to do another weekly spread for you. So for those of you who are waiting for other zodiacs, if you have been watching my channel, I'm trying to come up with a schedule that works, and now that I have pretty much all day every day to read in quiet, things are going to be becoming more consistent. But basically I'm running from Wednesday to Wednesday, so as many readings as I can squeeze in from then to then is how many zodiacs are going to get done. And then I'm going to start back over with Libras, because my Libras are loyal, obviously, and then followed by Aquarius and Sagittarius, then Leo, and then those will definitely get done, and probably Cancer too. So, and then after those, it's just as many as I can fit in, plus the dailies, plus the private readings that I have. So if you have a private reading and you ordered one for me and you haven't heard from me, you need to contact me. I'm just a girl in a bar, right? I mean, this is not some kind of big business. I hang out with ghosts for a living, so you could imagine that the way I do business is a little strange. So be kind and patient with me. I'm doing the best I can. If you haven't heard from me, you need to email me, please, dharmajane8@gmail.com. And so this is going to be a weekly tarot spread for Libra for starting just a week ahead from whenever you watch this, okay? So guys, angels, anyone from the highest good. Calling in Archangel Michael. Calling in Raphael, Uriel. What do we have? Oh my goodness, temptation. That's too many cards. This person has taken a bite of something so sweet that it's almost too much to bear. It's like eating any more, as delicious as it might be, could be detrimental to this person. It's kind of like, you know how you have like delicious chocolate and it's just so good and you just can't get enough, but then you have that one bite that's just too much, and then all of a sudden your stomach turns and you feel terrible. Insert chocolate as whatever this temptation is for Libra, right? Let me turn my heater on, sorry. I hope that noise isn't too loud, but it's chilly. Temptation, but it's a 6. 1 and 5 is 6, but it's like, yeah, wow. 2 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Tower. Taking this bite, taking this bite, okay, changes everything. Because I think that this person that we're talking about here already took the bite, and then they're like, okay, that has to be my last bite, because if I take another one, that's when everything is going to change. But I was saying that too much is detrimental, but we're talking about the 2 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. It's almost like being tempted to start a relationship with something or someone, planting a seed with something or someone that you know is delicious, but might make your stomach turn every once in a while. You know, it's better in moderation, I suppose. Pulling up the Brian Froud's Fairies Oracle. The Fawn again. The Fawn has been out quite often. This is when the counterparts meet and mesh and create one unit. But we also have Himself. And they came out together. I just heard the word parallel. Like this masculine, or this is called the Himself, so whoever this is, it's like they're running parallel with what could be. Like they see it, and it's almost like they're racing it or trying to be one step ahead of the inevitable. I heard of the inevitable. But because it's so tempting, and because it's, I mean, this is the energy of what it is that's tempting. This is the nature of nature. This is the way that things are, the way that things should be, the way that things have always been. And there is someone who is just completely lost in thought about, I mean, it's desiring that, but knowing that having this wild potential energy is wild energy, and then it's always going to be whatever. Enter himself, which is like the embodiment of this. It's like this has been a thought or a fantasy, illusion, delusion, lust, because they've already tasted it, but then it like goes back into the ether. And then so they're just lost laying in bed or doing whatever they do, thinking, dreaming, pining, whatever, for this thing that's just energy. Enter the 3D embodiment of what they have been longing for, desiring for, almost even obsessing over, right? And when the actual physical manifestation of what you've been wanting walks right in front of your face, bam, Tower falls. And you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So it's like for the there's a moment for Libra this week where, depending on which character you are, but I think you're probably this one, because Libras get like that. We love love. I mean, that's a big fat heart right there. And we took a bite out of it. We've already tasted it, but then it, you know, wow. The Garden, and then Rapid Response with the hummingbirds. Well, the Garden, first of all, talks about being outside in public. Other people can see. You're not alone in this. This isn't something that happens like, I heard first public appearance. And it's almost like I'm seeing, wow, at the bottom of the deck you have Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Like this moment, this is like a stepping stone, which is why it's a tower, right? Because it's like making a public appearance. And it's almost like even other people can see this person pining and waiting and wanting and whatever, and they're like, oh sure, yeah, the energy of that. What's your boyfriend's name? Ha ha ha. You know, or because it's not tangible, it's not 3D, but it's almost like he or this person enters, and it's like taking them by the hand, and they're like walking in this public venue, and then you have the hummingbirds over here, and everybody's like, look at them, look at them. Oh my gosh, it's actually, you know, whatever. It's got people buzzing, humming. Let's give them something to talk about. Oh, God. Sorry, it scared me to death. Ambulance call, not fire. Oh my goodness, that just flung me out of my channeling. Let's give them something to talk about. It's just, it's a public, it's a manifestation of a public union. People know. Yeah, movement, the rider. It's almost like they ride together. They you know that scene in Twilight when he picks her up for school the first day and she's like, everybody's looking at us, and he's like, well, I'm going to hell anyway, so you might as well, whatever. It's like that, and everybody is looking. The Hermit. Why is that? Why the Hermit? I just saw the word critical. This is like a critical moment. It's a big tower. It's the thing that changes, you know, all the things. Yeah, the Empress. This is like being leveled up. This is like a leveling up from being an option to being their only. Moving to a place of like they're the person that holds all of their love. But also the person that they allow to love them, which I think is important. Because it was like there was resistance before, but that's what I'm saying. It was all, couldn't really grasp it because it was like, you gotta be quicker than that. You gotta be quicker than that. You know, you gotta, but this is like the physical embodiment of what it is that you've been longing for. It's right there. And everyone can see it. And when I say everyone, I mean everyone in the crowd. So let's find out what this is, yeah? If you're interested in following along, the link for the extended is in the box below. It takes you right to Vimeo. It's a great platform. But for those of you who are parting ways this week, parting ways right now, for what you can expect for this week is some kind of big moment, some kind of Wheel of Fortune ticking moment that solidifies and makes 3D this relationship that you've been pining for. And everybody can like see that it's happening. So let's see what happens with that, okay? Link is in the box below, and let's move on over to Vimeo. Till next time, have a good one.